It's questionable for sure.
It is.
But it's fun. But it's so much fun. Anyway.
I just decided
dude,
to sleep
if you...
when I was watching that.
Welcome to episode 29 of the Amb Ant Podcast. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Amber. What is the topic of today's podcast, Anthony?
And here we go with the pronunciation once again in Japanese. We're talking about Gaikotsu Kishi-sama Tadaima Isekai I Odekakechu.
And he thinks it's really funny whenever he says it. Yes.
Well, it is.
No comments. No comments.
Was I close?
Yes. Basically, I feel like the biggest issue is with it is actually like two, right? Like when you learn it, it's like he, but then like when it is in a sentence, you use it as e. Gaikotsu kishi-sama, tadaima isekai e odekake chu. Also known as Skeleton Knight in Another World.
Please like, comment, and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm for more podcast reviews like these. We should stop saying YouTube, because what if we put it up on some other podcast platform?
You wrote it in the script. Anyways.
Wait, we could keep it for comedic effect so that it's even better.
Anyways, how are these 3 episodes for you, Anthony?
Yeah, so we do the thing where we watch 3 episodes, we talk about it. It was great. I really like the show. It's like classic isekai with a twist. He's a skeleton knight now. Pretty cool.
I hated it. It was so boring. I fell asleep.
Well, no one asked.
Okay, then why are we even doing this podcast? I don't even understand.
No.
And then let's continue.
Look. What? Why are you angry at this show?
You can tell me about the show and I will react accordingly.
Okay. So it's about Ark, Mr. She's angry. It's about Mr. Ark, who reincarnates as a skeleton knight, and he goes into like just the normal like medieval like Japanese kind of cultured
medieval Japanese.
World.
Does this look medieval Japanese to you? Any historic?
It's pretty much that.
Okay.
It's pretty much that. They're all like acting like
nerds out here. Please help. Does this look like medieval Japan? Continue.
No, I mean it's not medieval Japan. It's just that the characters have Japanese culture like somehow built into them, you know? Mm-hmm. So there's that. It's pretty cool.
I don't
What is your
reaction
to that?
Yeah, to me, I don't understand any element being cool in this anime because everything was super generic. Like, it was like trying to be like, yeah, it's totally unique. Like, there's a skull knight. No, Overlord already did that, bitch.
Wait, dude, you haven't even seen Overlord, though.
Yeah, but I've heard about it for, like, the longest time. And then also there's, like, the skull person selling books a few years, or, like, a year ago that I watched, actually. But, yeah,
what was that one?
I don't remember the name. Is it, like, Honda-san or something? I want to say it's, like, Honda-san something. But, yeah, it was a comedy thing. But yeah,
I don't know what that one was.
Cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what
different.
you like, and you wouldn't know what I like anyways. So, anyways, yeah, I just feel like the main character, he didn't feel human. Like, who would be transported into a world and just be like, yeah, well, since I'm a gamer, I'll just look at my stats. Oh, wow, I am so strong. And like, you don't think about, oh, what about, like, why did this happen? What about your poor mother? I don't know if he has a mother. What about your poor mother who's waiting to cook for you? And it's like, no worries. And then it's like, I cannot grasp him as a human. I don't know what he does. I don't know his thought process. It's just like, Sure, you can just say, oh, he's just happy-go-lucky, but like, to the extent that it's not human anymore. But then you can say, well, he's a skull, he's not human. I don't even know, man.
He's a skeleton, he's not human.
And it's just like
Got him.
itchy for no reason. It's like, yes, rape scenes.
You know, we were originally not going to watch this, but then we flipped to the first, like, 5 seconds, and I was hooked.
And
Somehow,
I wonder
some
why
way.
we're doing podcasts together. Why do we try to watch things together?
It's questionable for sure,
It is.
but it's fun. But it's so much fun. Anyway.
I just
yeah, dude,
decided
like,
to sleep
if you-
when I was watching that.
Oh yeah. You took a little nap. You're like, this one is a not for me. And then you're like, peacing out. But yeah, I mean, dude, like, I kind of enjoy that like happy-go-lucky element because like, you know how some anime like they go really deep right into the psychological stuff, and then like we've been kind of on that a little bit, like the psychological stuff.
Have we?
Perhaps. And then I just like the simple, you know? Like he's not gonna question it too much. He's just gonna be like, oh well, I'm stuck. Let's just do this. And then he just has some fun. Some lot of pretty girls. And then like saves all the pretty girls. And then like does the good stuff, you know? Like he like kind of makes a life out in this like isekai world. It's great.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but like to me, just a show has to do something in the, I guess, like real human regard and like make me feel something regard for me to say it's a good show. And I feel like I'm not looking for pure quote unquote entertainment because I'm over that age. Yeah, maybe when I was in elementary school it would have been fun.
Yeah, this is probably one of those shows that you kind of like after a I don't know, maybe this is why they're made even. Like I feel like after I don't know, you grind all day at like work or something like that, you come back home, you just want to turn off your brain, play some video games. But sometimes you're too lazy to even play some video games, so then you just like watch other people get isekai'd into a video game, and then boom, that's where you get your rocks off. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
I
just
like how
not
he's-
into video game cultures. So I'm just like, why? Like, what is this
Yeah,
reaction?
potentially that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking like, if he wasn't isekai'd into a game that he knew, like, it would be a lot different. He would kind of maybe not had that much confidence, I guess, in himself. Like, he's like almost questionably confident in his like stats and stuff right now. So that was definitely not the case in Overlord. I remember Ain's, like the main character, being very hesitant to go out into the world because he was very unsure what it was, because he was basically isekai'd into a new world. But this guy seems like he's already kind of figured out everything in this world, so then he kind of like he has it made, you know? It's pretty good.
Yeah, maybe it is the lack of struggle, as I've said before, that I'm just not getting. Like, I just want people to work hard and stuff. If it's like just granted for no reason, I'm just, why is life so easy for you, bitch? Yeah, that is my feeling.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, Ark makes some good decisions. He's like the classic good guy, except that he's a skeleton knight, so he can't show his face. That's like the little plot device. It's a little bit tricky, for him to like be around humans, because he's just essentially, I'm still not sure whether it's like a skeleton knight skin that he's in, or if he actually turned into a skeleton knight. Because the thing is, like, in the beginning, he said that he was a skeleton knight, but it slowly turned into like he was able to eat. He was able to like no. In the beginning, he said it was just a skin. So like I assumed it was a normal person, but just like skinned as a skeleton knight. Because like in a game, you can kind of customize yourself, right? You can kind of wear different clothing or like even skins. You can make yourself like green and stuff. So it's like so like you can easily like customize yourself in a game. And I wasn't sure whether it's his, like human body being transported into a skeleton, or if he just, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but that was a little unclear. Now it seems like he's actually a skeleton knight, like he just turned himself into a skeleton, although it's still kind of unclear. So that way, like he doesn't have some of the human reactions that like he would otherwise normally have. He didn't feel any remorse after like killing a bunch of humans, stuff like that.
Yeah, that also bothered me because I'm just like, why would I care then if he doesn't, like, if I can't empathize with him, he can't empathize with me as a normal human. Why should I care about his experience in this world, kind of? Again, I understand the entertainment quality in it. But yeah, like just personally for me, it is just not entertaining for me. And then it's not really funny when the punchlines are on. Like when, like, oh yeah, he must have a sad backstory. And it's like, oh, whoops. Like they misunderstood. And now they think I'm just this hero trying to make money for my family kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's funny. Like, oh, yeah, misunderstandings. Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
No, Shakespeare.
That was great. Yeah, like when
Midsummer Night's Dream. No, it's okay. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to me, it's just.
Yeah.
Very old in that regard, and it's very. Yeah. No innovation. But again, I guess it's entertaining to some people, so yeah, that's all.
Yeah, dude, like, okay, wait, okay, so that scene, right, like from the first part, of your,
I was half awake in the first one. Huh?
Yeah, so essentially what happened was the guild guy, the mercenary guild guy, told him to do all these little tasks, right? Mm. And then Ark was like, oh, okay. But then Mercenary guy was like asking him, oh, why are you doing this? Like, shouldn't a knight of your, caliber, the word, be doing other things, right? And then Ark was just like, oh, I just personal reasons. So then they were left to wonder, and that always, like, that stuff like that always gets me. It's really good. They misinterpret, you're shown a little bit of that, so they come to their own conclusions, and then like it makes sense, whereas Ark is kind of confused as to what to even say. So he gets away with a lot of things. It's pretty funny.
He's human because he would just don't know what to do in that situation and feel awkward about it. But then in the killing regard and seeing people get raped regard, he's not human. And his tolerance is very high. Yes. And
yeah,
also whenever he kills people, I don't like the animation. It's just like, oh boom, everyone is in half. Like,
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like, he just cuts people in half? That was amazing. Like, I remember watching this. Like, the first episode, I was like, wait, this is crazy good. And then like, second episode, still good. I watched, like, I even continued after we stopped.
This is a show that, for sure, like, he's going to watch by himself after this, because, I don't know, my tolerance for isekai is, like, like, terribly low. And then it's like, if it doesn't have something working for it, like, I just die. Like, even like Mushoku Tensei, it's like, I mean, it's way more well animated than this. This was already pretty well animated. We've seen very low budget shit on like our journey. We've seen very badly like animated stuff. But then it's like, Mushoku Tensei had that going for it, and also it's just like, the food was okayly, like, drawn here, but then, like, Mr. Sense's bread was way better. Just saying. I remember, like, was it just, like, ripping open the bread or something? Like, that little piece of animation was so well made. Like, it gets stuck in your brain. For this, I just remember it being good, but then I wouldn't be able to visualize it. And then for, like, the redo of Healer, it's like, it was so, like, low budget, but at the same time, the story was so unique. You see? It was very unique. And then, like, that I can also kind of tolerate. And for the thing that we watched last time about the ex-tsundere turned waifu.
Yeah, banished from the hero's party.
Yeah. It's like, there were interesting parts of it that I was like, oh yeah, what about the sibling relationship? Like, how are they gonna even meet the demon lord? And also, it's like the main character, as I guess childish as he is in love, like, he was very mature, and then he had like normal human reactions that I would kind of resonate with. But then for me, I was just like, there's no spark, and it's strange. And it's, like, not strange enough that it's, like, experimental, but strange enough that I'm just like, oh my god. Rape. That's not even strange in Japanese anime these days. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, it seems like anime is definitely becoming a little more risque, a little bit. They're more comfortable with showing stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then gore as well. Way more comfortable, it seems.
Was not that bad, like, as in gore, because it's like, yeah, people are cut in half, but then it's not like scary, it is framed in a very friendly way, I would say. Yeah, so then that I'm also like, it's like, it's not even just, it doesn't spook me either. So then I fell asleep and I was like, yes.
Yeah, it's some enjoyable stuff. Yeah, I mean, this one was quite enjoyable. It seemed like Ark was just a happy-go-lucky guy, and he kind of, he wants to help, he wants to play the game, he wants to role-play a little bit, he wants to do a little bit of everything, and he's just, like, having fun. And I can easily imagine, like, a situation like that, where you're just like, well, might as well have fun, because this situation is weird. So then you kind of just have fun in this, like, fantastical land.
I see you in him
that you're like,
I have to say, like, there are resemblance, like, you and him, but then I'm just like, I cannot relate. Yeah,
dude, it's like you play this game so much, right? Like he like maxed out his character, and then suddenly he is the character, and then boom, like he gets to like play as the character that he made. And then, like, he knows all the abilities and stuff like that.
I mean, again,
and his characters
like,
even...
this format I'm familiar with because, again, I've told you before, like, the BL, like, light novel, the Chinese BL light novel that I really don't remember the English name for. But then it's just, like, that was just that dude playing that game so much that he remembers all of, like, the, I guess, powers of that character. So when he became that character, he already knew the fate because it's like, oh yeah, like, because it was like a story kind of game, and then like he already knew that, oh yeah, he's gonna die there, and like why that happened. So then he wants to like befriend the hero so then he doesn't get killed and whatnot. It's like a format that I'm familiar with, but at the same time, it's like, I just don't see him as a human. But then maybe you're not human. That's why you find so many, like...
Wait, he's not a human. He's a skeleton.
Sure, you can use that as an excuse for the whole story.
Look, use your imagination, man. He's like a skeleton. He has skeleton emotions and skeleton glands.
Speaking of Skull Knights, you should watch Berserk. The Skull Knight in there is so cool. Anyways, but yeah.
Wait, the what?
Skull Knight. There's a Skull Knight in Berserk.
What's Skull Knight?
Skull? Am I pronouncing English weirdly? SKULL? 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 Skull?
Skull.
Skull?
Skull. Skull
Anyways,
Knight.
I was an ESL.
It's called Skull, not school.
I was an ESL student. Anyways, but yes. The
English
Skull Knight.
It's okay.
In Berserk.
Skull
so
Knight.
much cooler. Right. Okay, the Skeleton Knight, then. I'm not gonna say that word anymore. But yeah, the Skeleton Knight, if you will, was so much cooler and so much more, like, there was, like, a whole backstory that we didn't get to know before Miura Kentaro passed away. But still, I'm sure it was great in his imagination.
Whoa! Spoilers!
No, like, the author passed away.
Oh. Whoa, spoilers!
It's in the news.
IRL spoilers.
Anyways.
Just kidding. That is the fate for everyone.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. Just isekai has to do something. Or isekai, reincarnation, whatever, just like that kind of fantasy world. It has to do something unique for me to be engrossed. And if it's just entertaining, I'm like, I don't find it entertaining. Yes.
It's so entertaining. It's some good stuff. Dude, like, the biggest thing that, like, drew me to the, like, story was actually his suit. His suit was so cool.
Yeah, you kept on talking
like,
about this.
Look at his suit! Like, what? It's just like, he's just walking around with so much swagger, and you just see his suit shining in front of all these peasants. It's amazing. We gotta get a shot of that. Like,
power fantasy.
we gotta
Wish
talk about that.
fulfillment.
How do you, like, what do you think about his sword, like, suit?
Huh?
What do you think about his suit?
Let me search.
We have to
again
talk about
to
this.
See it, 'cause
Whoa.
I don't remember.
Dude,
It
his
means
suit was so cool.
that I don't
And he has a
remember.
dog. He has a dog as well.
Isn't it like
kitsune.
a fox?
It's a kitsune, but like
That's
basically
fox,
it's a dog.
Isn't it?
It does everything a dog does. It wags its tail. It lets you scratch its belly. It's basically like
And
a dog.
don't you hate dogs as well? Sorry. I
No.
feel like we shouldn't say
Look,
it.
Oh my god.
Because most people like dogs in America. Excuse me.
Come on, man.
I hate dogs.
Yes, we like dogs. Whoa.
I thought that we were going to be honest. But okay. Sorry. Excuse me.
No,
I love dogs.
no being honest.
Okay. Great.
Okay,
Dogs.
but anyway.
But yeah, the suit
Yeah,
is
like,
okay. I'm looking at
the
it
suit is
now.
great. It's great, man. He's just cleaving people
But
in
what
half
about
with a
historical accuracy?
Huh?
Historical
No,
accuracy.
it's suit. No,
whatever.
it's what? Look. I only
you
said
said
it was like
medieval.
medieval. It was medieval, yeah.
But at least,
It is
I have
medieval,
to say, at least, like, compared to the thing that we watched last time, the, like,
What did we watch
clothes-
last time?
Oh my god, that one. The Vanish from the Heroes Party one. Like, that one, it had shit costume design. It had shit, like, freaking clothing. Because people just wore normal clothes sometimes, and no one questioned anything. When it was, like, set in, like, a cottage. Like, a medieval cottage. And this, at least, like, everyone wore, like, weird shit. So then, it's fine. I'm not going to judge. There were no strange, like, contemporary buttons or zippers or collars or belts. None of that. Amen to that. Okay.
Some good stuff.
So confused.
So, also, I want to say that this one got a fairly decent score on my anime
I
list.
saw. But then, did you see the reviews? The top reviews
This is a
all were like...
7.28.
Did you see the reviews?
They are trolling.
They
The reviews are
my
trolling.
brothers and sisters.
They're trolling it. Like,
They are
what do you mean?
my relatives, not by blood, but by brain and heart. Yes.
oh, he's amazing, man. This is some good stuff. Like, this is some quality content. I stand by that this is the best anime of 2022 so far.
Oh my god. Again,
I'm
sometimes
just
I don't
kidding.
know
I'm
if I
just
can
kidding.
work with you.
I'm just kidding, dude. Come on. Can't take a joke.
Oh god.
Wait, but you know what is the top anime of 2022?
What?
Spy X Family. Oh!
No comments on that either, but it's okay. I don't like Spy Family. I don't like this. I like Spy Family more than this. Yeah, that is how I'll just say it. That's all. But yeah.
Okay, well,
I was talking to my friends about Spy Family, but like, yeah.
yeah.
They both liked it, but at the same time agreed that it was very strangely shoujo. And yeah, like, very tropey in the shoujo sense, but and because it's like shonen, so it's like not, I guess it's new and different from other battle shonen series, but then I don't know. Yeah.
I just feel like you gotta give this one another look. This one
With my
speaks
eyes
to
open,
me.
yes.
Yeah, like this time with eyes open. Because you went to sleep.
I literally like the first episode I feel like I slept like I would say 20% of the time. The second episode 50, third episode 90. I was like I'm gone.
Dude, like
I
come
heard
on,
the like opening and then I heard the like ending song and I was like, oh okay, it's done.
alright. But yeah, I mean, it's some good stuff. You missed out.
I'm sure I'm fine. Thanks, man. Thanks for the concern. Man.
We should watch it again, huh?
We can, because we're doing your choice, my choice, and you don't get a say in my choice, and I don't get a say in your choice. But then, because I care about you too much, I didn't force Berserk. Maybe I should.
Yeah, Berserk kinda...
Berserk is great. And then Berserk's Skull Knight is even better.
Skull.
Skull.
Cull.
Cull.
Skull.
Skull.
Cull. Skull.
Anyways, this is
No.
English
Low.
pronunciation classroom now. But anyways, yeah, Berserk is great. Berserk is just, in my opinion, the best fantasy story, and I feel like a lot of people agree with it because it has very good themes and great character writing. Unlike this. Yes. No one can see you, Tony-kun.
I mean, dude, look at me.
Oh god, we should actually make this into an actual video one day, and then you'll see
Yeah.
how ridiculous this man is.
Okay. I'm just lack of sleep, okay? That's all it is.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Anyway.
You're watching this and playing League. Okay.
What? Wait, I'm
Last
watching what?
You watched more of this and played League, man.
No, 100%. 100%, yes.
So now you're complaining about lack of sleep? What the heck? You brought this upon yourself, Tonkin.
Anyway. Some good stuff.
Would not recommend.
Would recommend highly. I rate this a 9.5 out of 10. She rates this like a 10 out of 10.
What the hell?
So that kind of wraps it up for today.
I gave it... I don't remember what I gave it yesterday. And now
I don't
thinking
remember.
about it, I'll give it like a 4.
Give it like a 4, really?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Right? It's like I have
Let's
to
go.
say it's better than the last few episodes of the one that we watched before, Banned from the Heroes. Like,
Oh,
it
dude, that was
became
disappointing
so,
a
like,
little
lack
bit.
of focus and just
Yeah.
bad character designs, like visually. What is up with the contemporary clothing? I cannot get over it. The more I think
Yeah.
about it, the more like lazy I feel like the people are when they're drawing them.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
Just even thinking about the owl bear, that was such a lazy like creature design. It's like owl plus bear, owl bear.
I thought that was genius. I thought that was pretty good.
Oh my god, no.
They got some creativity out there. And then same with like it's like in Avatar and Last Airbender, how they mix and match animals as well. It's great.
I've never watched.
You're missing out.
I did not have the typical American childhood. I'm sorry. But yeah.
You should be. You're missing out.
No, I had the very good anime childhood. And now it's just not like the good old days, man. I have to say.
Yeah. No, it's good though. I mean.
Yeah, I'm not like saying no to all of isekai. You know, when I was a young girl, I watched Maru, which was so good. Or Meru, actually. It's just M-A-R. I want to say it's Meru. Wait. Anyways, if anyone knows that, M-A-R. And then it's like the dude. Oh, bless your soul. Oh my god, bless. Bless my ears.
I'm dying.
But bless everyone's ears. And then it's like he got transported into a different world. And then his weapon was a hammer plus ball on a chain, so he can like throw it at people. It was so good, you don't understand. Anyways, if anyone knows that old isekai anime, you're automatically my friend. Okay.
True.
I was an OG isekai watcher, and you are a fake bitch. Yes.
What? I am an OG isekai reader. Anyways.
That's his all.
That's about it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. See you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.
Like, comment, subscribe.
The next one will be JoJo.
Thanks for making it this far.
JoJo.
Jar Jar. Alright. Bye.
Bye.